This is EDUC 1300 for my face-to-face sections. The video lectures will help introduce the big picture items. We'll go more in depth in class. For my online sections, when you hear me refer to activities that we do in class, the prior semester of EDUC, the face-to-face courses will perform activities, and then online students will observe those activities. So you won't have to perform the same activities that they do in the face-to-face sections. This will be a short video. I just want to highlight some important concepts. So for course design, there'll be two major theories: Maslow's hierarchy of needs, Bloom's taxonomy. Maslow's hierarchy of needs, I have to make sure I'm meeting the learning needs for students. Some of these I can't do anything about. Others I can, and I can build that into the course design. I have to meet the needs first of students before I can get you to the higher levels of learning, and that's what Bloom's taxonomy will talk about. But I don't want to go too in-depth today because you're going to be taking a written post-test or a pre-test, and I don't want to influence the results on that written test. So now let's look at Maslow's in terms of the activities that the face-to-face students will be performing and that the online students will be observing. So I try to have a theme-based approach. This will connect to other theories as well. And for this semester, I've chosen more of naturalistic learning and how that ties in to Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Now, the purpose of Bloom's taxonomy is to help connect the other theoretical concepts and to show how those tie in to help get you to the upper levels of learning. So Bloom's will also be connected not just to Maslow's, but to the other major theories that we cover in class and the major topics of learning. Now, Bloom's taxonomy can be broken up into different categories, different domains. We'll spend most of our time on the cognitive domain. Second half of the semester, we'll focus on the affective domain. And all through the semester, those activities that are referred to, that's to cover the psychomotor domain. Let's scroll down here. Now, why do I have activities? Research will show us that 90% of people will remember what they do. And so this chart shows the importance of hands-on learning. Then all of the semester can be broken down into explicit versus implicit knowledge, and those two categories will fit into here. So you can see where we break off into explicit knowledge and we break off into the different types of implicit knowledge. Another reason why we have to have hands-on learning, or there's a whole area that we're not covering in this class. And the second half will really delve into behavior and the influence of motivation on behavior. So I want to keep this video short. That is a basic introduction on why we cover not just explicit knowledge, but why we're also covering the implicit, so that students will understand how to adapt to any teaching style. And so we have to cover all aspects of learning, not just the theoretical side, but how does the hands-on piece, how does the behavioral piece of learning tie in, and how can that help students adapt to any teaching method.